Hey there, high-level listeners. We've got an interesting English grammar video for you today. Do you know the difference between I'm bored and I'm boring?
Or I'm interested and I'm interesting. They have very different meanings, so it's quite important to get them right.
But don't worry, in this lesson, we will make it super clear, give you tons of examples, and even some pop quizzes for you to practice them so you never make these mistakes again in English. Let's kind of start with the basic rule. I'm bored. I'm boring. Okay. The easiest way to remember this is the thing is boring. The thing uses ing. And I feel bored. Ed. I feel ed. So that's the difference. The thing is boring. I feel bored. Let's try some easy examples.
You could say, my teacher is boring. So the teacher is the thing. It's not me. The teacher is boring. I feel bored. Okay? Me is ed. I feel bored.
Or this movie is really exciting. The thing I'm watching is really exciting. Whoa, there's explosions, actions. This is really exciting. How do I feel about it? Whoa, I feel excited. I feel excited.
That book is interesting. Okay? A book is a thing, so it's interesting. That book's interesting. When I read the book, I feel interested. Sometimes instead of feel, we use I am. I am interested, and it means the same. I feel interested.
The instructions are confusing. The instructions are confusing. I'm confused. I'm confused. Why? Because the thing is causing this confusion. This thing is confusing. How do I feel? Well, I'm confused. I don't know.
My work week was exhausting. Okay? My week or a time is a thing. It was exhausting. My work week was exhausting. So I feel exhausted. I feel very tired. I am exhausted.
So remember, the thing is ing. It's exhausting. How do I feel? I'm exhausted because of the week, right? So here's some more common pairs of adjectives that you might hear with different endings. It's annoying. I'm annoyed.
Confusing and confused. It's confusing, but I'm confused.
Oh, that's very interesting. I'm very interested.
It's fascinating. I feel fascinated.
Very surprising. I'm surprised.
Here are some more very common ones. If something is very, very scary, it's terrifying. So it's terrifying. The movie was terrifying. I felt terrified.
Oh my gosh, that is so embarrassing. I am really embarrassed.
It was very disappointing. It's disappointing. I felt disappointed.
Yeah, it was really relaxing. I was super relaxed.
If something is surprising, but in a bad way, it's shocking. Wow, it's shocking. I was shocked.
So we've got a pop quiz for you. So now that you remembered the thing, it is ing. I'm or I feel ed. Let's practice some of these. So which one is correct? Interesting or interested? Now you can kind of hear it. Interesting or interested. All right, let's fill in the blank. I'm really blank in cooking. What do you think the answer is, Mark?
I'm really interested in cooking
Why? Why is it interested?
because I am me. I am interested. I feel interested. when I cook. I'm really interested in cooking.
Oh, that's really blank. Tell me more. Is the answer interesting or interested? Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock, tick tock. Beep. Okay, Mark, which one is it?
That's really interesting. That is a thing, that topic, that story, that subject. It's not me, it's not my feeling. That's really interesting. Tell me more.
If you need some gossip. Oh, that's very interesting. Tell me more.
One more question for you. Which one is correct? Exhausted or exhausting? Wow, my week was really blank. Wow, my week was really blank. What's the answer, Kat?
Well, the thing that's making me feel this way, so is exhausting. It's exhausting. So my week was really exhausting.
So the next one. I'm going to bed early tonight. I'm blank. I'm going to bed early tonight. I'm blank. Is it exhausted or exhausting?
I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted. Why? Because this thing made me feel this way. This thing was exhausting, and now I'm exhausted. Now I feel exhausted, and I have to go to bed early. Okay, so now here's part 2. All right, remember, the thing is boring. I feel bored. So this is why when you mix them up, that they have very different meanings. What's the difference between I'm boring and I'm bored? This is one that my students mix up all the time. I'm boring and I'm bored. Mark, what's the difference here?
Well, they both start with I am, but the meaning is different because of the different ending. So I'm bored means I feel bored and nothing fun is happening. There is nothing exciting around me, so I feel bored. But if you said I'm boring, that means that other people think that I'm boring, that I don't do anything fun. I don't make anyone laugh. So other people's opinion about me is I am boring. I make other people bored.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's not very nice.
All right, so let's compare a few more. He's so embarrassing. He's so embarrassed. Okay, so let's look at the first one. He's so embarrassing. I'm thinking of my little brother. Okay, he's doing silly things. I can't watch him do this. I can't watch it. He is so embarrassing. Oh my gosh. Ugh. So he's the problem. He's the problem. He's embarrassing. He's so embarrassing. Now, the second one, he's so embarrassed. Remember, he was doing all those embarrassing things, and now he's looking around thinking, oh my gosh, oh, I'm so sorry. Finally, he's so embarrassed. He's so embarrassed. He feels embarrassed. He feels shamed. He's a little upset by this.
Common mix-up is annoyed and annoying. So she's annoyed. Annoyed. You hear the D at the end. So ED means it's a feeling. That means she feels annoyed. So she feels frustrated. That's another one. Maybe something didn't work. Maybe something didn't go well. Maybe she's waiting for a long time. She's annoyed. But if I say she's annoying, you hear ing, that means that other people think she's annoying. She does annoying things. Maybe she's loud. Maybe she's not very polite. And I don't like working with her. She's annoying. So the ing is often what we use to describe other people.
Well, I hope I'm not that bad, to be honest. I hope I'm not too annoying.
You were trying your best there. So
I was trying my best. Okay, so let's go ahead and skip through to some real life example sentences. This is where we're going to put both of them in the same sentence. Okay, so you can see how one thing causes me or someone to feel something. Okay, so let's start with the first one.
My teacher was really boring, so I was bored all the time in class. So my teacher was really boring, but I felt bored.
I don't know. The film was so confusing. I felt really confused after watching it. What is the thing? The film. So the thing is confusing, and it made me feel confused.
That game was exciting. The whole crowd was excited. So the game was exciting, and it made us, the crowd, feel excited.
The story was really fascinating, and I was completely fascinated by the speaker.
His jokes are annoying. I get so annoyed when he keeps telling them.
That workout was exhausting. I was absolutely exhausted after the gym.
That mistake was so embarrassing. I felt really embarrassed.
I don't know. The game was super disappointing. All the fans were really disappointed.
Our holiday was really relaxing. We all felt super relaxed.
So let's move on to another set of pop quiz questions. So I'm going to give you two words, and I want you to put them in the right spot. Okay, we have surprising and surprised. The news was really, I was so, wow, the news was really, I was so. All right, did you get those correct? The news was really surprising. I was so surprised.
Here's another one. We have boring and bored. Where do they go? I was completely blank because the lecture was so blank. I was completely blank because the lecture was so blank. The correct answer, I was completely bored because the lecture was so boring.
All right, here's another one. Embarrassing or embarrassed? Embarrassing or embarrassed? I felt really blank. It was such an blank mistake to make. Ugh. I felt really blank. It was such an blank mistake to make. All right, did you get that correct? I felt really embarrassed. It was such an embarrassing mistake to make.
One more. Relaxing or relaxed? The holiday was really blank. I felt so blank. The holiday was really blank. I felt so blank. Okay, ready for the answer? The holiday was really relaxing. I felt so relaxed.
Excellent. Okay, so for the final rule, remember the simplest rule, the thing that's causing all of these issues, the thing is ing, and you feel ed. Now, we don't usually use feel. Actually, we almost never use feel. But if that's how you're feeling, then we're going to use ed.
Yes, if you follow this rule and keep it in mind, you shouldn't get these mixed up ever again. And it's a good idea to practice these pairs until they feel natural. And we've got something to help you with that.
You can download our free ed versus ing adjectives checklist with extra examples and practice sentences. So it's the perfect way to keep improving.
Yes. All right. Well, thank you for watching and listening, everyone. Keep practicing. We'll see you for another episode on high level listening very, very soon. Goodbye.
Thank you so much, everybody. See you soon.